Welcome to Fast Stang 444. I am starting at the bird's head, and if there's a drop behind me, I will hear it. If there's one on that bridge that is ahead, I am angled to where I would see it between the tiles, and when the game starts, I hear that there is a drop right behind me. And I am at the eye of the bird's head. You can see where this is located. So when the game starts, it always will direct you east. So I will just pull forward over to this Porsche 911 Carrera level 2. And I will look behind me just in case a drop spawned on that bridge. There isn't, but there is one over on the left here. So after I get into this Porsche 911 Carrera, I will go over to this drop. Always, as you can see, looking around, trying to do it where I don't run into anything. And look at this, level 5 to birdie. I considered this a good start. My normal strategy is get into a mid-level drop and then start engaging in head-to-heads. So here's a vehicle right over here. Go across the bridge and watch this. They actually come over right to me. So I'm thinking they are in something faster. Why else would you come over? And then I see they're in a level 1 Nissan Tsuru. So not a very strategic move on their part. I was going to wait until I was right next to them to engage in a head-to-head, but they engaged in a head-to-head with me. So I will wait till I get beyond the clover leaf and then angle over to the finish. There are fewer obstructions on this line. They wound up taking a direct line. They kind of had to. So this should be an easy win right out of the gate. I will be in a level 6 here shortly. Just went through the future arena wall. That's a clue. It will be a final arena towards the west. I'm not sure exactly where just yet. I know it won't be in the Baja. If it was in the Baja, the arena wall would be farther towards the middle of the map. So I instantly turn away from where I completed that head-to-head. Sometimes people will come along and try and snipe you as you are leveling up in lower level vehicles and succeed in eliminating you. So I am heading away from the progression of the game towards the perimeter. And this is a strategy of mine that I might catch a lower level vehicle that has not engaged in the head-to-head, is on a car drop search. A lot of vehicles that were to the south, so I will head over to the north, and right when I turn, here's a vehicle that pops up on the mini-map. There's a drop over here. I really want to go look at it. I've had some good luck finding high-level drops over here that were just overlooked. Not this particular time. So let's head back over here. The vehicle is still over here on the mini-map. It looks like they may be in the stadium. And they are. What are they in? They are in a level 1 Volkswagen Beetle. They were waiting for the arena to shrink and hoping to find a drop, which there was. There's a level 6 Exoset. I'm sure they would have taken that had I not engaged in the head-to-head. So I have to be cautious here. because, as you all may know, the Chola will get hung up on just about anything and stop. And the Volkswagen Beetle is actually not that bad of a vehicle off-road. It just doesn't have the top speed. Where's this finish here? Over towards the north end of the lava field, it looks like. No, it's right over here. Let's just go over here. Oh no! Oh no! Come on, roll over. Oh, it's going to reset. Alright, let's get this. That was an error on my part, but fortunately it didn't cost me to lose the head-to-head to level 1 Volkswagen Beetle. It wouldn't be the first time I've done that. Alright, a level 7 Ford Bronco, top down. No other way to drive it. I'll open up the map here and insert the map of Final Arena 16. Look at where that triangular shaped intersection to the west is and the arena walls touch. That tells me it will be Final Arena 16. So I will drive around taking a peek at a few drops here and head away from the progression of the game. Now that I know it will be Final Arena 16, and I thought I saw a vehicle over here on the mini-map. There it is. Take a peek at this drop along the way to Birdie. Here they are right here. And look at this. This gamer tag just got a Merc AMG 1. Remember that gamer tag. That will come into play later in the game. Spartak, online gaming friend and a very skilled player, just got into a level 7 Ferrari there. And another skilled player, Rob J. Phoenix, just won head-to-head. Some very skilled players in this game. Rob gets into a Hoonigan RS200. Wow. This vehicle, it's their brakes. I don't know what they were doing. Did they want to go back to that drop or try to block me and engage in a head-to-head? Either way, I think that was a poor move on their part there. Wow. So I just need to head over towards this finish, and this solidifies it's going to be Final Arena 16, which I already knew. Where is this finish? I think it is going to be over in the ravine because of where this head-to-head originated. It doesn't go as far to the west towards the arena wall. And watch this, I'll slow this down. This was fun. Fortunately, I landed on my wheels there. And I will pause this game at different intervals as drivers are leveling up, getting into higher level vehicles. I was trying to look at the mini-map and drove right into those rocks. Alright, over into the ravine. Get into a level 8 here. Level 7 Porsche Cayenne. For anyone who needs one. Rob J. Phoenix just won a head-to-head there. Because I was leveling up. I didn't see what they leveled up into. So I will head away from the progression of the game and use caution in the Camaro. This terrible off-road. Look at me spinning around here, and this vehicle is going to chase me down. I know it's inevitable. And they are in a level 9 Hoonigan Focus RS RX, a great vehicle off-road. Oh wow, Rob J. Phoenix was just eliminated, and that driver winds up taking their Hoonigan RS 200. And I will go around the T-shape at this ravine. I know that's a clear path across the ravine, and then I need to angle over to the right. Here's that gamer tag I mentioned earlier. They were in a Mercedes AMG 1 and they decide to level up into a Funko. So I think that's a bit of a rookie move. And I actually should be farther over to the right. I'm going to run right into these rocks, as does my opponent. They get stuck on the rocks because of their momentum. So I back out of there, go around the rocks, over to the finish, and along the way we go from 6 drivers to 5 drivers because they quit out of anger. I can't say I blame them. I might have done the same. So I get into a level 9 Hoonigan Group A, a great vehicle, near level 10 speeds. It actually should be considered a level 10, but if I could get into one more head-to-head and get into a level 10, that would be great. And here's Spartak in a level 9 Andretti Beetle. Down to 4 drivers left. So I will head over towards the intersection that is north of New Leg, and then angle over towards Horizon Mexico Festival site, and I'd like to try and get in through the east side of the festival site before the arena shrinks, which I do just in time. Perfect timing. So I will just park here and wait until the arena is getting ready to shrink. I'm content to use this Hoonigan Group A in the final showdown because it is basically a level 10 or near level 10 speed vehicle. And when it gets very close to the arena shrinking, I will make my way over. And occasionally, and usually not this late in the game, someone will head away from the direction of a head-to-head, and I can catch them in a head-to-head, but that's unlikely. There's only 4 drivers left. The skill level at this point would not lend towards someone making a fatal error of doing that. So I'm going to wait until there is around, I don't know, 15 seconds until the final showdown and start making my way to get in position for the final showdown. And watch the mini-map here. 2 drivers come into view, to my surprise, so I will pull ahead and see if I can't get into a head-to-head with this vehicle. Look, they came right over here and they were being chased by Spartak. There's the Andretti Beetle Spartak. So I engage in a head-to-head with them, and I know to head over to the road that exits west out of Horizon Mexico. That's where the head-to-head will lead. They wind up, I think they tried bumping me, but then they wind up staying off-road. So that is definitely a rookie move on their part. I am going to be able to beat them if I can get this head-to-head in time, and it definitely looks like I will be able to. Finish is on the road here. Usually it would go off to the right once you cross this bridge here. And there's a vehicle over on the perimeter there. That's that Hoonigan RS 200 level 10. In real time, I didn't know that was Spartak chasing this Funko, and that was the Hoonigan RS 200. I get into this Rocky, and right here is the point I like to leave from. Final showdown in 19 seconds. You can see on the map this point I like to leave from for Arena 16. And the range of time to leave is 20 to 23 seconds. I will be right around that range, so I am going to leave now. And our 3 drivers left. Here's the vehicles they are in and their gamer tags. So I wound up for getting in this late head-to-head to get into a level 10 scrambling to my exit at 2 seconds with speed. Just under 200 miles per hour. Fortunately, I am in front of the Hoonigan RS200 that I thought in real time was Spartak, their driver, so I will stay on this road and avoid the bumps that are off to the left that will definitely unsettle the Brocky. Doing well keeping it on the road, turning early, keeping it closer to the pavement. And once I get beyond this lava, I know I can angle over towards this finish. I've seen this finish point many times before. Boy, this tree over to the finish. What a great win. What a great game. Yes.
Welcome to the secret society of the Illuminati! Oh, shh.
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video along with all of my videos. And if you've been enjoying my content, subscribe please. Help me get to 1,000 subscribers.